Today in particular, we want to cover with you racism as it relates to our professions. And we know that there's lots of diversity in the audience around tax, accounting, and law. And hopefully we want to cover the adverse impact that it has on the BIPOC community in particular. For those of you that may be new to the term, it stands for Black, Indigenous, People of Color.
The BIPOC community continues today to face challenges in the pursuit of entry into the accounting profession.
Law school enrollment among students of color has slowed.
Reports from the AIC's diversity initiatives that they did a study in 2000, and the study stated that African Americans during the year 2000, although they made up 12% of the U.S. population, only 5% were CPA candidates.
For many communities, right, in the BIPOC group, there's that proverbial road that's less traveled. It's been and it continues to be a challenging one for many of us. So I think some of these challenges really happen before we even walk through the door of our own firms and our own companies. For many in the BIPOC community, if we do not see ourselves somewhere, then we really question whether that place is attainable at all for us.
And in the working environment, it's not only important for employees of color to be included, but they need to feel a sense of belonging and have access to the same opportunities as their white counterparts.
The incoming 2019 class for law school, it included 31% of students who were historically underrepresented. And the only race and ethnicity, and so this is important, that increased, it was Asian and Hispanic and Latino students. All the other races and ethnicities that the ABA has tracked, it decreased slightly. And the largest decrease can be seen amongst the Black students. Some of the biggest challenges for those in the BIPOC group, they included corporate politics, establishing credibility, and really assimilating into corporate culture.
And many have reported being overlooked for promotions, even when their experience qualifies them to be promoted. They have not even been given high visibility projects, which is also a significant factor in being promoted. And then some have even left the profession altogether because although they are included by mandate, nothing has been done to make them feel like they actually belong in the working environment.
So you start by asking, why do we want to hire and retain more attorneys of color? So if your firm's why is based on a charity mindset, this is likely why the needle hasn't moved at all.
Right.
And for other firms, you can see that where their why is really rooted in solidarity with the intention to create and sustain equality and equity, this is the why, the type of why that creates that runway for success.